Hey, hope you're doing well and hope you're enjoying Grounded 2. And today, patch 0.1.3 has been released. Let's go ahead and go over what this patch has fixed. For quality of life updates, snail shells will now automatically despawn after 24 hours. Added various game repair options for fixing saves. We intended this to be a quick fix while we work on some of the major changes down the road. A couple of these quick fixes are they added a creature reset option. This should move back all creatures to their intended locations. Added a reset buggy option. This will send all buggies back to the nest no matter the state they are in around the park. They added a user interface about save data limits being capped to 10. With that, in the 0.1.2 update, they put a limit on the amount of saves a player can have per world. Players before the update can still have hundreds of saves, and they're noticing that various performance issues because of this change. They recommend deleting unneeded saves to increase your performance. So what that's saying is go into your grounded files where all your saves are at, delete the ones that you don't need. Don't delete the newest ones. Delete the oldest ones if possible. And also make sure you're not deleting anything that was important save points in your game world. For major bug fixes, we've made significant improvements to game stability with an estimated 30% performance gain compared to version 0.1.2.1. As we are still in early access, we will continue to improve performance and stability throughout the development. Here's some of the crash fixes. They resolved a crash triggered when fleeing from Orc Wave. Fixed crashes occurring when accessing various UI menus. Address several other crash scenarios. General performance improvements were made when opening the user interface. Okay, so this one's worded a bit weird. Fixed various issues on the back end with not being to log to your Microsoft account on all platforms. But just leave it at that. It's worded odd to me, but yeah. Resolved an issue where certain players could not start the mysterious stranger fight in certain scenarios. Fixed a progression break where the passage to Icicle's arena would not become blocked after the save and load. They resolved an issue where some creatures appeared without textures. They patched several duplication exploits involving buggy inventories. So this is kind of fixing that dupe exploit that a lot of people are using to make multiple weapons and items. They fixed an issue where combustibles used on buggies had infinite duration. All right, for stories and quests, players who completed the mixer before doing the Orc Receiver quest will now have all quests up to Wait, There's More be auto-completed upon completion of the mixer. Fixes in the park. Resources will no longer respawn through player-built structures. With that said, you will have to chop down resources already grown through your base after the update. But after chopping it down, it should not return. Orc creatures will now remain stationed at their intended guard posts instead of roaming. Fixed an issue where players were prompted to repurchase Pebblet foundations. Players should no longer spawn on top of the skybox. Here's fixes for buggies. They removed unused torch user interface from the buggy. The user still can equip a torch on their buggy. For mouse and keyboard, using the 5 or V for the hot pouch. For controller, hold the left button, then use the right stick to select the torch. Here's some combat fixes. Fixed a bug where only 2 mutations were equipped after saving and loading. Address multiple bugs related to losing equipment. The mantis should no longer freeze midair during its jump attack. Fixed the bug where certain orc creature cards could not be retrieved after defeating them. This fix should be retroactive to your save file. Audio corrected various robotic voice from various teenagers. And for user interface, Rust will now display correctly instead of showing as invalid harvest node. Fix the issue where changing the OmniTool keybind in the settings does not update the user interface prompt for repair action. Okay, so they resolved the OmniTool and Interact keybinds that were conflicting with each other. So yeah, this has been the patch 0.1.3, things that have been fixed. And again, early access, they are still working on a lot of the major issues. If you need to, go over to the Obsidian support to contact them, which is right here. So if you come down here to Grounded 2, they have this help menu right here. And you could also look at the known issues by going over to the Obsidian Community Issue Tracker. which is right here. I will link this page below. This will tell you when things have been fixed. Like this was fixed in 8.6 of patch 0.1.2. The blueberry patchwork bees positioning wrong. Here's some major issues that's going on that are being investigated. So performance issues, stability crashes fixed in the future. They're investigating them. Again, this is all things that have been reported. And as you can see, these numbers next to the issues have been the number of times that this has been reported. So if you're having an issue, come over to this and you can start upvoting the issues that you are having problems with, and that will put them up at a higher priority. So hopefully this will help. Really looking forward to the fall update with Axel and the new addition to the community garden that's going to be opening up the new zone. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them below. And as always, have fun out there exploring the park and Grounded 2. Enjoy your journey. And I am Magic Flying Potato, and I am out.